All right. What we got for
Damn, buddy.
the intro song?
Oh, whoops.
We're coming from a remote location.
Yeah, it, you
Okay.
I didn't know I was supposed to wear flannel.
got that flannel hoodie combo.
Coming up great.
I at least binge listened to this entire album 3 times. So good.
Nice.
It's a pretty good one, I will say.
A very good one. I
Megadeth's
gotta
coming back.
say, Megadeth, and they're going on tour. I want to see them, and man, it's just like it to me. It reinforces my. I don't think you would call it a cold take. I think you would call it. I mean, I think you would call it a hot take. But the fact that Dave Mustaine is pretty much responsible for the Kill 'Em All record by Metallica.
Yee.
Yee.
I'll still say Metallica by far is better than Megadeth has ever been.
Yeah, I'm not making a comparison. I'm just saying Dave Mustaine's contributions.
But I think of the big four, Slayer, Megadeth, Metallica, Anthrax.
I mean,
Anthrax is better than them all
Anthrax?
oh,
combined.
well, we got some, should we call them cold takes? Thanks to the cold weather.
Yes.
See what we did there?
Yep,
Hence
I
why we're
see
in
that.
a remote location because of the cold.
Yep.
But should we just get this show started or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Go.
All right, folks, welcome to a very unusual episode of RockMental. We got 3 killer underground bands that we probably never heard of, and we're, just ready to show them to you.
Who's ready for some new music?
I sure am. I sure am.
You guys sound like you're very
Peter,
far
what are we
away.
doing too?
What the hell's going on?
What was that?
I was like, everybody sounds like they're so far away. What the hell's going on?
Oh no.
We sound like a Deftone song.
Yeah, it sounds like you're calling in from a remote location almost.
It's kinda-
Send an SOS to the world.
Yeah. So we're a
Anyway,
podcast
let's-
that records live from El Paso. It snows or rains more than half an inch here. The entire city shuts down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not a cold weather city, so we got Groompy and Chaotic over there, remote from the Casa Chaotic. We got myself and Figure from the Casa Mayhem over here. I guess trying to hold it down for this one.
This is going to be very interesting, punks. Bear with us.
Yes.
But we'll get through it. Make sure, put your comments in the chat. But I believe we have an intro to get through.
Yes,
if
we do.
Want. So let's go ahead and get this episode started, everyone. This is RockMental.
All right,
Okay.
welcome to another episode of RockMental. It's actually our first episode of this new season. We had
Yeah.
last week we did our 1 year special, and it's kind of incredible that you all have put up with us for an entire year. And we start our second season today. So season 2, episode 1. What do you guys got?
We're just happy that we made it this long. I
Yeah.
think happy that we have enough fans out there, enough support.
Mhm.
All the bands that we worked with, just so awesome. But we're ready to get this season started, guys.
Gotcha.
And for those of you new to the show, I'm Chaotic, your resident metalhead. Thank you all for joining us live on YouTube and Twitch. If you haven't already, come see what's up in the chat, and maybe we'll give you a shout out.
Yep, I'm Mayhem. I like post-punk, industrial, hardcore, classic metal, love it all. If you are catching us later on Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or iHeart. We hope you're having a rocking week, and drop a comment and let us know which made your playlist.
And hey guys, I'm Groompy, your local emo boy with a soft spot for indie, progressive rock, and anything in between. Wu-Tang forever.
Wu-Tang's for the
Hit that
kids.
subscribe button and follow button for us, guys. It helps us keep bringing the best underground music to you guys and real mental health talk.
Nice. And
Right
I'm
on,
Figure your
and-
producer.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, and I'm Figure the producer.
Oh.
I like the punk music. Be sure to find us at RockMental official and at rockmental.com for all of the updates, social media networks, you name it. That's where you can find us.
Yep, and just a big shout out to Big Mac and Miss Archangel. They are joining us on the chat today.
Yeah, what's up,
Everybody else
guys?
on the chat, say what's up.
So, what is going on? All right.
Mhm.
So, if you are in the chat, if you're new here, please say what's up and what location you're coming from. We'll give you a shout out.
Yeah. Let's get right into it, guys. Let me explain how everything works for those who are new, and just a refresher for our few that are reoccurring. We each pick a band that really deserves a shout out. So we try to pick a band that's has about 100,000 listeners or less on good Spotify, up and coming, and we'll play 2 songs from them to you guys. We like to talk about the band, their sound, why we picked them, and make the connection to mental health. Because a lot of the times that's what drives us towards a band. And yeah, in the chat, please help us decide, let us know who has a better music taste. It changes week to week, but usually it's me.
Yeah. I accidentally listened to the bands you guys picked. I gotta say it's gonna be a tough one. I think it's gonna be a tough one this week.
Think
So
too?
please drop your thoughts if you're joining us live or later on throughout the stream. What lyrics hit you? What sound stuck out to you most importantly?
All right. Who's ready to kick us off?
I'll go.
All right.
Here we go. Ooh.
Best artist, I guarantee you. This artist really captured my attention this week. It's been a weird week. We went from normal for this time of year with 60-degree weather to like freezing. It was snowing this morning. Entire city went ape shit, and I decided if it's gonna be a different week, I'm gonna listen to a little bit of different music. So what I picked up this week was Twisted Teens. They are kind of a DIY project from New Orleans. They have kind of a unique thing going, and I couldn't find a lot of information about it, but from my understanding, and hopefully CP and PC can definitely tell me what's going on, is it seems like a DIY project where they kind of like produce the music and stuff, but they rely on smaller other smaller organizations, labels and stuff to release the music. So my artist this week is Twisted Teens. You're gonna get why I like it. You've been watching the show for a little while, you're gonna understand why I like them. But they've got this really unique sound that I just kind of needed this week. So the first song that we're going to go ahead and play with is called Is It Real? This is their latest single that just came out last year. I want to say later last year. super good.
Yeah.
So I love the lo-fi kind of feel to it. It's a lot of grit, but right away reminded me of like Tom Petty and Tom Waits, kind of, doing the blues stuff that Tom Waits likes to do sometimes with, the country twangy stuff that Tom Petty likes to do, putting it together. But it almost sounds a little punky sometimes. Like there's
Yes.
little
Yeah.
elements of punk in there. And just really unique, really what I needed this week. And the guy singing, is this real? Is it real? Like, I think a lot of, especially what's happening in our society, you know, recently, it's just kind of like, is this shit real? Like, what the hell is going on? Oh yeah, Miss Archangel says getting some Ramones vibes. I absolutely agree. It had some of like that classic punk in there.
Yes. Oh yeah, you could definitely hear the punk off of it.
Yep. So, like I said, the more I tried to research, the more confused I got. So it appears that this person is an artist with other artists who work under this CPNPC organization. Calls himself CPN Halliwell, though I found a name of Jonathan Halliwell. Hopefully, maybe I'll be able to reach out and get some better information about this, because there's 2 or 3 other artists associated that are just really good. One's got even more grittier kind of music, and then there's a female artist with kind of like that alt folk kind of thing going. Really good, really good. Yeah. So the next song I have for you is from their self-titled album 2024. It's called Twisted Teen. So a self-titled song from a self-titled album. And yeah, let's just start from the beginning. It's really great.
Now it's time to be a bullet, push your name around. You know we like to live them up by the feet and shake the quarters out. Time to know my
Yeah, Miss Archangel jamming. All right.
and accept yourself. Now it's time to be a bullet, before they grind you down. When we were younger, they used to push us around, can you imagine that? And then you get older, you push yourself around and you don't hit back. I don't need a reason to be here, I got a twisted dream. That's why they call us a twisted scene.
Definitely has that punk like.
Yep.
It's not
So-
hard punk. It's just a really.
Yeah. It's got like that
folk vibe.
old classic feel to it. A lot of it's just a lot of
Yeah.
just honest to Glenn rock and roll with elements of punk, elements of country, a little bit of blues. This guy's
Yeah.
voice in this song specifically reminds me of another Tom. So we got Tom Petty, we got Tom Waits, Tommy
Oh.
Two-Tone. Imagine Tommy Two-Tone making
Okay.
covering a Tom Petty song. Kind of similar, kind of gritty voice. Had, Tommy Two-Tone put down the saxophone and picked up an electric guitar. Who knows, man?
We're getting very meta in this episode.
I've had a lot of time to think about music. So yeah. Right. So that's my artist, Twisted Teens out of New Orleans. Again, kind of a weird situation going on. I'm gonna have to dig in and hope maybe reach out to this artist, see what's going on over there. But I had to let you guys take a listen. Just really great stuff.
All right.
All right. So I
Really
think
like
we
them.
got the old Groompy next.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll go next. Yeah, the band I picked this week is called Reverie. I want to say.
Yep. Reverie.
Yeah, REVERI3. Reverie. So it's a band from Boone, North Carolina.
Cool.
Kind of started as a solo project from the lead singer. I believe her name is Bailey. and now it's about a 5-piece band, and I gotta tell you guys, they rock. They're awesome. Um, right away, we'll play the first song. It's from their newest EP. It's got a long title. I left my heart on your street, and it feels like I'm driving further away from my body.
That's the title?
That's the title of the song.
I have to say, I know exactly what that feels like.
Yes, yes. And you know, we'll play the song, but man, as soon as I heard this song, I knew exactly who they were trying to channel, and I knew who the influences were, and I knew where they're trying to go. But let's go ahead and start this first song in about 55 seconds in. Figures.
Oh, dude, that guitar right there.
Yeah.
That's a Deftones guitar right there.
Driving further away from my body, like a version of myself died right there.
Miss Archangel is saying she's getting some cranberries meets garbage vibes.
Yes.
I heard about that.
This isn't fair. This isn't fair. This
And it kind of goes, they really describe themselves as a gothic emo rock,
Yep.
and I can definitely hear it. But yeah, that you can really tell they really have that kind of little old school emo sound, and really Bailey, the singer, she's got like this really ethereal like kind of voice that really just captivates you.
Yep.
And she really sounds like a certain artist to me, and I really want to showcase it on this next song. It's called My Machine. I think this is a song that might have started when she was solo, but she got it with the band. But you can really, really tell one of her main influences. Can we go ahead and start that song from the beginning for you?
That affects.
It was cold, I was inside the screen. Everyone could see. Tried to scream for help, but my cry got lost in the sea. Somebody let me out. They're watching me drown. Eyes full with judgment, and it spills on me. My machine.
Dang.
The music sounds almost like Tool in a way.
Yes, yes.
Bury me underground, and at least I
Yeah, Miss Archangel saying guitars sound like Smashing Pumpkins. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think to me she sounds a lot like Amy Lee. I heard a lot of
But
Evanescence
she
in there.
does. She does.
Ooh, okay.
A lot of Evanescence. But yeah, it is kind of early 2000s metal kind of rock. Evanescence, Smashing Pumpkins. You really feel the influences from
Yeah.
there. But yeah, no, it's an amazing band, guys. really, really good band that deserves a lot more love. 136 monthly listeners.
Ooh,
That's it.
That's it. 136.
Oh, God. Wait.
136. And it's kind of surprising because they are so good.
oh yeah,
Really good.
I agree. Big Mac is saying reminds him of Paintbox City.
Paintbox City.
I'm
Okay,
gonna have to check
okay.
out some Paintbox. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of them.
So, think
No,
so.
no. But yeah, Reverie. I know they have new music coming out,
Ooh,
so we'll try to keep you guys updated on that. Right now, they're really hitting a lot of shows out there in the East Coast. I know they're in the North Carolina area, so a lot of kind of like Southeast Coast.
yep.
Yep.
But really, we'll try to stay in touch with them. Hopefully, we'll have some updates for you guys. But really, stay tuned because they're gonna have new music coming out, and I really expect a lot of big things from this band.
Yep. I will say, I know most of the time, like Mayhem alluded to, we try to save our initial reactions for the show, but this band I did take a listen to beforehand, and really good. And
Really good.
the good people at Black Cat Agency reached out to us, and so we've been working with them. So hopefully, like Groompy alluded to, maybe we'll have something coming up pretty soon for you guys with the people at Reverie.
Yep. All right.
That being said, guys, that was my band this week.
Very good. Very
Very
good.
good. Very good. Yep.
Okay. I guess that leaves me best for last. What do you guys think? Okay, I am rolling my sleeves up because I'm excited about this band because it was another one of those like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna push play on the Spotify machine. I'm just gonna let the universe decide what I listen to. And this band and one particular song in particular came on, and it was just like, whoa, like what is going on? Like this is so cool. And it caught me by surprise because I've been jamming out the Megadeth album all week. I've been jamming out Lamb of God's singles that they're put out there before their album release in March. So I'm just in this hardcore, just metal freaking mood this past few weeks. But this song came on, and it was just like one of those songs that made you like just stop. You know what I mean? Like just stop and like wait. I have to listen. And just kept on listening to this song, listening to this band, and it just kind of took it from there. So this band is called Postrdrome. They are a 4-piece out of Denver, Colorado.
Hey.
What's up, Denver? I'm just gonna go into this first song because this is the song that just got me, and it was just wow. This is their latest single that just got released in December. This is called From Heaven, From Nowhere. Let's start it off at about, let's say 35 seconds in.
Okay.
So I don't think I need to say who their biggest influence is. It's pretty obvious, right?
Yeah. Very obvious. Yes.
Deftones, 100%.
Yeah.
They even put it on the website. Like this is their number one influence. They also have, they say anything from Slipknot to Stone Sour to System of a Down. I mean, I just love just this dynamic of like the clean guitar with the very melodic, very just very chino sort of moaning, and then into
Yeah.
just bam, bam, just raw. Just the energy and the everything behind it, and like the lyric that got me. Not to try to get too deep into it, but I have to put this out there. That part where he's screaming, it says rip, shred, tear plastic wings from your back. And that is just like, like I think, you know, when you think of things plastic, it usually has a connotation of fake, right?
Yep.
Artificial. And so to me, retrospecting on this past year that we've had, and sort of the move away from artificial stuff in their lives, you know, like the fakeness, that to me was just like, do that, tear off those artificial wings, the ones that you've put on yourself to try to, you know, lift yourself up some whatever you're going through, or try to make yourself look better. Rip off those wings. Like it was just like, wow, that was the line that was like, wait, hold on, I gotta repeat this song. I gotta repeat this song again. Just so deep, but very Chino-like lyrics, very Deftones, and I think
Yeah.
that's what caught me off guard. It was just so good. Um, these guys are a little more popular. They've been around for a little bit. They have 46K monthly listeners on
Okay.
Spotify.
Okay.
So they've been gigging and recording, and they've been you know, trying to get them a little bit more bigger, get that next circuit up, you know. So we got Derek, who's the main vocalist, but also guitar. Christian also contributes on the vocals, and also does drums. We got Max, MAKS, all caps. I don't know, but he's also on guitar, and then we got Scott on bass.
Rock name.
It's a very rock name, isn't it? But very cool. I think they've been doing a lot of just gigging, just playing shows, just trying to do it the old-fashioned rock and roll way, and doing really good. So let me get this next song off the ground. This one's called Circles. We can start right at the beginning. It again, if you love Deftones, you're gonna love these guys. So let's start it. Circles.
It's like it even sounds like some of their music is based off of other music from Deftones. So it's like almost a response maybe, or like a continuation of a story maybe.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, to me, this sounds like straight off of White Pony.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it sounds like he's saying going in circles, and there's also a song from White Point, I believe, that talks about that too, right?
Mm. Yeah. So
From-
they get a lot of inspiration from Deftones, but like they're trying to really get in that sound, you know, and like you can tell, like 'cause I did the same thing. I'm like, wait, this isn't Deftones. Wait, hold on. Like, let me dig into a little bit. So like it's not a complete rip off. Like they're trying to do their own thing, but the influence is there, and they definitely, you know, pay homage to it.
Oh yeah. I like a
Right.
lot.
But very good. Please go check them out. Postrdrome. I think they're going to come out with some new show dates pretty soon. You know, coming for the first part of the year. But please check them out. Spotify, wherever you can, Bandcamp, and you know, I think we know who won this week.
Oh, oh,
You're
do
playing
we?
to his Deftones.
So let's see who had it first for figured.
It was Reverie for me. I actually,
Oh, okay.
I
Ooh,
instantly
you know,
added "I Left My Heart on Your Street" to my playlist.
amazing song.
Very good song.
All
Very good
right.
song.
What
Okay.
about you guys?
Oof.
You know what? I probably will go with your band Chaotic
Postrdrome.
Poststrom.
I will go with Reverie.
I'm going Reverie as well.
Ooh.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. If you're in the chat, put the band that really spoke to you. Whether you're live or you're listening to us later on a podcast, put in the chat which band did you add to your playlist. Oh,
Thanks, Big Mac.
Big Mac got Reverie.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. How about a quick shout out to some of our awesome partners? Ooh, Miss Archangel got post drum too.
Yeah, Poststrom. Yeah.
But Big Mac's adding them all, to be honest. We've been doing a pretty good job of getting some quality bands on here lately. So
You
Yep.
know what? We've
Yep.
been getting better at this.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know, talking about a quick shout out. First, let's give a shout out to our friends at Sound Mountain Apparel. If you haven't checked them out, the Moshpit Mentality collection yet, you guys are missing out. Please go to the website. Sound Mountain is all about building gear with purpose, comfortable, durable clothing, accessories inspired by real stories, resilience, and recovery. They're tattooed themed clothing.
Oh yeah.
It is awesome. I have shirts, I have sweaters, I have hats. Um, they partnered with us to create a full line of shirts, hoodies, and hats designed to spark conversation and support our rock mental community. The best part, portion of every sale uh, goes directly to our rock mental. Uh, uh, Sorry, guys. A portion of every sale goes directly to services in the Denver area in their efforts to help those fighting addiction through their recovery journeys. So if you guys want to rep the mission and wear something that actually means something and looks fantastic,
Oh, they're badass.
please check out Sounder Mountain.
hell yeah. We're also supported by Flare Audio. Do I see the Flare Audios over there? Chaotic.
You do. These are my prototypes. I wear
Yep.
them all the time.
They are okay. The prototypes are some of the best I've ever worn.
Bar
And
none.
I come
Not
from
bu-
the age where we almost exclusively had wired headphones, and
Yeah.
these are awesome. I'm gonna venture to say better than the Apple ones that you get with your phone. Yeah. But my go-to are the Calmer earplugs. They are engineered by scientists to do something that prevents the bad noise from going in and the good noise to go ahead and get there so you can hear what's going on around you. I have PTSD. If you need help with your own symptoms, whether it be neurodivergence, PTSD, bipolar disorder, there's just a whole list of it. Give them a shot. I gave them a shot about 5 years ago. I was at my wit's end. Couldn't go anywhere really without, a lot of preparation. Putting these things in is magic. They explain the science on their website. I would recommend going and check them out. Or you can come to our website, rockmental.com/flare audio for more information.
Yep. And finally, we got to give a big shout out to our partners at Heads Up Guys. They're one of the strongest men's health resources out there, and they're the resources by men for men, and they're supporting men's fight in their own individual fights against depression. Their platform is packed with tools, guidance, real stories from men who've been, in the thick of it and really battling it out. They're doing the life-saving work by making it easier for us guys to talk. Sometimes it's hard for us to do that, but they really encourage and have some awesome stories about how to reach out, how to get help, how to make sense of what you're feeling, and really where the best place to start is. So if you can, if if you're a dude or for the dudes in your life, please visit rockmental.com/heads up guys for all the resources. We have 4 big links right there, and they have a depression self-check. They have a listing of therapists all around the world that specialize in men's mental health, and it really is could be the first step that you need on the road to recovery and to make sense of what's going on in the world. So please go on there, rockmental.com/heads up guys, and thank you to everyone there, heads up guys, for your support.
Yep, and don't forget, we've got a full list of mental health resources, including information about 988, that lifeline that you should have on your phone, at rockmental.com/help. Bookmark it, share it, use it. We've got a ton of stuff on there. We got RC Cola 18 saying hi. What's up, RC Cola? Just chilling.
Oh, Marcy Cola.
Awesome.
And Miss Archangel.
Yeah, Miss Archangel's got some news for us. So
Yes.
check this one out. Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson co-headlining. That's gonna be I've heard some of the new stuff Marilyn's coming out with, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. We got Five Finger Death Punch and Lamb of God also announced the tour as well.
I think your Death Punch, hey.
Ooh. I think Five Finger Death Punch is one of those bands that like a lot more influential than they seem. I really like Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, they're really good. Definitely
Not-
underrated.
Musically, great band. A little controversy here and there, which I completely understand, but just a great metal band.
Yes.
Absolutely. But I mean, Rob Zombie, just that in itself. I mean, I'd love to see Rob Zombie someday down the road.
Oh yeah. Rob Zombie playing music is probably the Rob Zombie this world needs right now.
Yeah.
I don't think we need another Rob Zombie joint movie. I think I think we need some music, man.
Yeah. Hey, so we got a new Twitch user joining us for the first time.
Yeah,
RC
Cola
Cola 18.
18.
What's up?
Ooh,
He
new
says-
Goldfinger album. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Miss Archangel
Awesome,
saying Rob
Goldfinger.
Zombie's got an album coming out next month. I will definitely be listening to this. Like Rob Zombie, 9 Inch Nails, Stabbing Westward. Stabbing Westward went on tour a little bit, a year ago, right? A couple years ago. Just a great energy to their music.
I think Mayhem over there is you mentioned Stepping Westward a lot.
I have.
But really good music. So yeah, any and all music that you're listening to, you want us to take us and listen to, RC Cola, put them in the chat. Let us know.
All right, we're gonna move on.
Right.
We're gonna move on to our discussion topic today. Hey, it's getting pretty cold outside. Let's warm up with some hot takes.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh.
Mayhem, Groompy,
Uh,
and Chaotic have all prepared some hot takes for you guys. So, yeah,
Some
let us
cold
know your
takes?
thoughts in the comments below. Who wants to go
We
first?
shall see.
Well, first off, Big Mac's been having a rough week. I think he had some really heavy news last week. This week to be expected, having a hard one, man.
Yeah.
Our hearts out there with you, man. We hope you the best. We're always here.
Love you, dude.
Those emo sad boy classic songs, they are always there to tug at your heart.
Oh, Big Mac's got something totally different going on. Yikes!
Oh shoot.
Oh.
It's those,
man.
they all happen together. Sometimes it seems like sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can be like that at times.
Yeah. But whatever you're going through, man, we got your back no matter what. That's what we do in the pit.
Sure.
Sure.
All right, man. So
Who wants to go first
Who
in
wants to
the hot takes?
Okay, I think I'll go first because I've delivered this hot take to you all many times, and I will stand on this hill.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna get a lot of crap for it, but I'm gonna stick with it. Okay, guys. My hot take is that Saint Anger by Metallica is the band's most important album?
Okay.
Important.
Why is it so important?
Important. I don't mean good. I don't mean best. I don't mean best quality. I mean most important, considering the time frame that Metallica was going through at the time. Okay, you got to think about it. 2003, well, the early 2000s was a very hard, difficult time in the world of rock, right? Especially for Metallica. You know, you got Jason Newsted leaving the band, trying to do his own thing. You had James Hetfield going to rehab, and for quite a while, it was just he was going through a lot of stuff, and there was a lot of talk like this could be it for Metallica, right? And
Remember. I do remember.
yeah, and really, rock in general wasn't really happening. You know, you had the new metal acts coming up, and Korn and Limp Bizkit, they're kind of holding things down. But then, like the legacy bands, the Aerosmiths, the Pearl Jams, they started putting out some records, and they didn't do well. And so, a lot of times, you know, when these bands try to do something different, they fall flat on their face. And when James got back, and you know, Bob Rock filled in on bass, and they're in the hiring process for Rob, like it was a lot going on. And to me, Saint Anger was a culmination of just all that shit that was happening at that time with this band. And not to say that I'm a fan of that snare drum. God, oh God, that just was ugh. But when you look at it, how they just even came together, even got to a place where they can stand each other. You know, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the Some Kind of Monster documentary of the making of Saint Anger. There was just so much shit going on. I mean, they even had a therapy session with Dave Mustaine to reconcile what happened 20 years before. So, to me, Saint Anger is a representation of the healing and just where the band was at that time, that was able to launch the band forward into a new sound. Plus, it was the, I think, rightfully decision to divorce away from Bob Rock. They got with, oh God, what's the producer? I can't think of his name right now. Shit, he's right there. I see his face. Oh, for Death Magnetic. Stay back, you're gonna say. God, it's gonna piss me off. Anyway, you go to Death Magnetic, and Death Magnetic was a great album. And then they built onto it with Hardwired, not their best, but still good. And to me, it just helped usher in the new era of Metallica. So Saint Anger needed to happen for Metallica to continue. That's my hot take.
Okay.
I'd like to counter argue or agree with you, but I was 10 at the time.
Bro.
Wow. So
I was just kidding.
I guess as a turning point from a figurative band rock bottom,
Yes.
it was either continue going down or let's turn this around.
Yep.
Okay.
And
okay.
it's like the first pancake. It's gonna be terrible, but it's still a pancake. Terrible analogy, but you know where I'm going.
It's a pretty bad analogy because that album is awful. Like, it's hard to listen to. And then what was I gonna say? Oh, Big Mac's got some hearing loss. Oh, the guys are stuck. Oh man, we lost him. Anyways, Big Mac's got some hearing loss. Hopefully that medication takes care of it. You know, you guys, you have our thoughts over here. In case, we just hope everything turns out okay for you, Big Mac. That's rough, man.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Yeah, I think you lost the video, but
Oh, there we
yeah,
go.
Big
You're
Mac.
back.
Yeah, Big Mac.
Even the internet's frozen right now.
Big Mac, praying for you. I did see it in the comments while we were doing some of our promos. Really do hope that the medicine helps out. That we'll keep a prayer out for you, um, and hope everything turns well.
Ooh, Miss Archangel's Australia Day is like their 4th of July. I think I read earlier 217 years.
I think it was
That's
214.
that's a pretty good
It's a good birthday.
All right.
pretty good birthday. Yep.
So happy
Congrats
happy
to
Australia Day to all the
Australia,
Aussies
yep.
down there.
And,
214 years
Articola,
old.
I did see
Yikes.
you were recommending some bands, some Goldfinger, some
Oh, there we
what was
go.
it, Less Than Jake.
Yep, there's some
oh,
Less
Less
Than
Than Jake,
Jake in
that's right.
there. Yup. You guys hear that?
You must know that's Mayhem's favorite music.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see who's got the next hot take.
Oh, I'll go next. I'm
Alright.
not as in detail as
Sorry.
chaotics.
I tend to talk a lot. I don't know if you guys noticed.
But I'm gonna keep it in theme here.
Okay.
Since we're talking about a good ska right here, I want to say, no doubt, while they became influential and everything that Gwen did after the fact, they were just never that good as their ska days.
Ooh.
So you're saying Magic Kingdom, the record,
Tragic
is
Kingdom.
really,
Tragic
or
Kingdom.
Tragic Kingdom, is really the only No Doubt record, because the rest of them really aren't
Yeah.
as ska-y as Tragic Kingdom.
Yeah, again, this is an opinion, but I do have a good amount of No Doubt music in my playlist. But it's all, Spiderwebs, Girl in a Box.
Yeah.
And just, we talk about ska a lot, and, we've been kind of critical of it, but it was never done as right as early No Doubt.
Yeah.
Sorry, RC Cole, I don't know if you'll agree with that.
Well, I will second yours and raise to say that most ska music is trash. Yeah.
So Mayhem does not like ska
No,
music.
I actually kicked out Middle Mayhem because I caught him listening to what's that?
Real Big Fish.
Real Big Fish and Operation Ivy. I was like, get out of here.
Oh man, but I agree with you. I agree with you. Tragic Kingdom was actually a very good album because they didn't do ska in like the ironic way that I think some ska bands try to do it. Like they did it with actual musicality.
The trumpets in him, they were a compliment to Gwen.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Instead of taking a focal point, they were really complimentary.
Yes.
And I don't know, it has a little kind of grunge to it too,
does.
the way No Doubt did it.
Yeah.
I agree with that. So I think Spiderwebs by No Doubt is probably one of the best ska songs, only because it balances the ska with Gwen's voice and it's complementing each other. A lot of ska is just a bunch of brass playing over somebody singing, and it does not sound good. It doesn't. A human voice trying to compete against brass instruments, either you do it well and you sound like Cab Calloway, or you do it poorly and you sound like just about every Operation Ivy song. Like, first off, the lead singer from Operation Ivy is also the lead singer from Rancid, right?
Yeah.
The guy's voice isn't dynamic, or he doesn't have like a real dynamic voice like Gwen Stefani does. So his voice gets drowned out a lot by the brass. And I think that's what happens with a lot of ska is like, yeah, it could be a good, I guess, little angle to your music, but does your lead singer have the range and the power to compete with the brass. Oh, let's see. RC Cole's gonna show me what's up.
Yeah, all that is I'll kind of agree with what you say, Mayhem, but I still think there are some bands that do it right. Goldfinger, that RC Cola mentioned earlier, would be one of them. I listen to a lot of good Goldfinger.
Yeah, Goldfinger, Less Than Jake, I think, have some good ones. I'm not gonna say that all ska music is trash. What I am saying is, for those bands who are trying ska, you have got to make sure your lead singer isn't drowned out by the brass, and that it doesn't all sound like spider webs. Like, they all sound the same. A lot of ska songs sound the same. A lot of them even have the same chord progressions in the brass. It's just different. It is just different a little bit. So, like, I guess what I will say is ska is probably the hardest genre of punk music to do right, to do it well.
Yeah, but I will agree with your thesis that was like their ska or Tragic Kingdom was like their best album, because like honestly anything after that I couldn't listen to. Honestly, I was like, they went poppy. I didn't personally like it, but yeah,
They made a career out of it. Some of it's good. There's some good music out there, but the epitome of No Doubt, I feel like, was in Tragic Kingdom.
oh 100%.
Yeah.
Not that shit is bananas.
Yeah, that's actually a fun story with that one.
Very true.
A fun story with that one. But that was gonna be my hot take. So I guess I gotta come up with another one.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay.
So my original hot take was gonna be ska's trash. Usually. I guess I'm gonna go with another one that you guys kind of laughed at me, but I'm standing by it. The B-52s are a punk band.
The Love Shack?
Love Shack, Rock Lobster.
Rock Lobster. Okay, I'm like playing them in my head right now.
You know what?
Yep.
I'll agree with you.
So listen to "Give Me Back My Man." It's still surf rock. Don't get me wrong, but the elements of punk in that song have influenced a lot of bands. I'm not sure if they know that yet.
Okay.
So like, here we go with the James Bond guitar.
Okay. All right.
They're punk elements.
Yeah, they're a surf rock band. Don't get me wrong, but they're a punk band too.
Miss Archangel saying, I only remember Rock Lobster. Yeah, when you said the B-52, I was like, I only know Rock Lobster.
Now listen to her voice, and think of like the Riot Girl kind of like dynamic voice that you have sometimes. Sometimes you got like the come hither voice. Sometimes you have the angry punk voice. Sometimes you got the growly metal voice.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
But definitely a hot take.
That would be one for debate. Yeah.
No, I see Cola put right behind. Skull's not dead. We got you.
Ska's not dead. It's not, unfortunately. No, I think good ska is hard to do, and there are some bands that have done it well, and some bands that don't. So like, I guess the bands of my era, like Sublime and Operation Ivy and No Doubt, they did a pretty good job. but somewhere in the translation where more people were being attracted to it, like Real Big Fish is not a great ska band, only because you kind of let the ska take over the punk part of the music.
Okay, I can.
You know what?
Disagree with that.
So like, I swear,
gonna
if I
end
have to
this
hear
show.
another 6-minute brass solo in a ska song, you completely miss the point of it's supposed to be a 2-minute punk song. And it's supposed to
Yeah.
be these brass adding to whatever you're singing about, right?
Yeah.
But if it's drowning out what you're singing, like I think a lot of punk artists maybe overestimate their voice.
Yeah.
So Bradley Noel from Sublime, Gwen Stefani have very dynamic voices. They have a lot of range. But then you get, for instance, the guy from Rancid or Operation Ivy. That guy. RC Cola, the only good Aquabats song is Pool Party, by the way.
Super rad.
Yeah. Big Mac said.
And I like the
Oh,
Aquabats.
man.
They're pretty cool. These guys, okay, Aquabats do it right. They got a gimmick. The lead singer can sing. That dude has a lot of energy, a lot of punk energy, and the brass doesn't overly cover what the lead singer is doing.
My hot take. No, sorry,
Hardcore
I'm
dancing and
Big
crowd
Mac.
killing.
Big Mac's hot take is hardcore dancing and crowd killing is killing local scenes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I fully believe that if you are one of these people that go to a show and get in the mosh pit to hurt somebody, that you are giving other people the license to hurt you too.
Yeah. 100%.
And I
Goes back
think,
to our-
yeah, I've been in a mosh pit. I'm not sure if this is what happened. I went to an Avenged Sevenfold concert, 25 years ago. And some idiot was doing the arm swing thing. And I
God,
just
yeah.
happened to put my hand up to protect myself. And the dude got pushed and found his nose met my elbow and started bleeding profusely. And that is why, he deserved it. He was really gonna hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But actually, my elbow still hurts from that. Anyway,
No.
you are asking for it. If you're gonna go to a mosh pit and hurt somebody, you're in a mosh pit of people who are fully willing to protect themselves and other people from getting hurt.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna say I've seen a mosh pit or two where someone deservedly gets pushed to the ground and stomped on a little bit because they're being dicks. Especially if
Yep.
you're in there to take advantage of a situation and
100%.
grope somebody. That I've seen plenty of stompings, and you did deserve that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I went to a local battle of the bands a couple of weeks ago, and there was a few high school bands out there, and they're playing well. They're playing some harsh rock, and a little mosh kind of started going on. It was kind of cute. We were all getting into it, and just one guy started doing that, all this windmill shit, and
Oh yeah.
really just scared the crowd away. Like,
Yep.
took the fun out of it. Like, you have these younger kids, kind of having fun with it, smiling.
Yeah.
Everyone surrounding the mosh was like smiling. Everyone knew we were there for the vibes, to have fun, and really just killed the whole mood.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I remember seeing like Dave Mustaine stopping an entire concert. He was in the middle of Symphony of Destruction and he just stopped the whole concert because he saw the shit. And he just said, I'm not going to play another note until we get these assholes out of here. And like, that's just, to me, like, so cool. Like, even the bands themselves police the pit. And I mean, yeah. I mean, if we like to say rule number one of a mosh pit is if you see someone down, you pick them up.
Yeah.
Rule number two is if you're going to be a dick, you're gonna get kicked the fuck
Yep,
out.
prepare to get your ass kicked and kicked out.
Or get your ass kicked. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's call it accountability.
Yes, and Big Mac's been there. Like, we call them mosh pit mom and dads, right? Like, you're there making sure people don't get hurt. I can't participate in a mosh pit like I used to. But, you know, I'll hang around the outside, push people back in. But if I see somebody doing something dangerous or doing something to another person they shouldn't be doing, I sure as hell am going to get in there and do what I need to
100%.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
100%.
I've ridden in an ambulance before. I'm not afraid.
100%. Wow. Well,
Ooh, all right. We got a hot take from Miss Archangel.
Ocean,
Ocean
Grove,
Grove.
is way better than Thornhill.
ooh, we played
Ooh.
Ocean Grove the other
We did.
right?
We did.
You know, I'm not too well known in Ocean Grove,
Ah,
but I've heard it's good though.
you know, I after that episode, I started jamming at Ocean Grove. I might agree with Miss Archangel.
Let's see.
All
Let's
right.
see.
Her reasoning is Ocean Grove produces their own music. Thornhill doesn't produce their own music. They have somebody else to produce it. And then she just likes the lyrics. Oh, and then Thornhill doesn't produce their own music. They have somebody else produce their music, and some of the members of Thornhill produce their music on the albums and lyrics credits.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Hey, you want to put a Ocean Grove up there?
Yeah, I'll throw it in.
All
We'll
right.
go some Ocean Grove on the way out. I think that'd be good.
Yeah, we
Ooh,
can do
I'm
that.
down.
On the way out, we're listening to "Take on Me" with the cover of Real Big Fish.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll listen to Mr. Centipede
funny.
right now
Yeah.
on Ocean Grove.
Okay.
Well-
So, like I said, most ska music is trash, but some of the ska music we have is not.
Oh, I was
So
being
I
sarcastic.
I think so. So we have Battle of the Bands, right? And every once in a while, ska band will show up, and it's usually a bunch of band kids that get together and want to play a little punk music with some breasts. I'm like,
Yeah.
cool, that's cool, but like you've got to be able to sing, bro. Like you've got to be able to
yeah.
compete with the brass. The brass is there for a reason, right?
Yep. Oh, Big Mac. He leveled a dude at a Lamb of God wall of death for being a dick. I gotta tell you, Big Mac, I would not want to be on your bad side. In Mosh Pit.
No.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can throw down.
Yep.
Oh man.
I did see that, no doubt, during the residency in Las Vegas.
Oh,
You know, there's rumblings that Metallica might do the Sphere.
The Sphere.
Dude, I will get a loan. I don't care. I'll go to financial ruin to go to that show.
all right. On the spot question. No doubt residency, yes or no?
Yes.
I'm a yes.
I'm a yes. It hits my nostalgic funny bone enough that I'll do it.
I'd go with you guys, but not like necessarily on my own.
Okay. Okay. And I think Metallica's residency would be a yes for all of us.
Yeah, it's a shut up and take my money moment.
Yeah. So when we went to Las Vegas a couple of months ago, we stayed close to where the Sphere is.
Mhm.
And I imagine the Sphere is where they're going to have a lot of residencies, right?
Yeah.
So they had the U2 residency there. Would a Metallica residency be able to keep that thing cool? Bunch of metalheads in there.
A Metallica residency would generate an economic boom for the city of Las Vegas and the state of Nevada unseen since frickin' Siegfried and Roy. Okay, it won't even be ridiculous. It would be amazing. So, okay, figure when we went to go see Metallica in Denver, remember the graphics, remember the the LED screens, and all the craziness during Sanitarium. They had like these crazy graphics of like these odd figures in like straight jackets and shit.
Oh yeah.
It was okay. Imagine that in the Sphere, bro. Like
Okay.
their production team is ridiculous. I could just only imagine just seeing those white crosses.
But in
Imagine.
residency, you're playing 3 to 5 shows a week for what, 8 to 12 weeks? Are you gonna be able to keep that place? So like, there's enough people in the world that love trash music like you two, right? To go, and even you
yeah.
two had to start kind of tapering off the shows that they had towards the end, if I remember correctly.
I would think it's a resounding yes. I don't doubt that the Metallica family
Interesting.
would disappoint in a residency in Las Vegas. Shit, I'll go like 5 times. I don't care if I had enough money, which I don't. But that's beside the point. You know,
Yeah.
They're-
I can feel Miss Chaotic being like, "What?"
this guy just gonna bust in here. The fuck you are. No, if this happens, I will 100% will try my absolute best to be there. I think Big Mac. Let's go hang out in Las Vegas, bro. I think we can tear it up.
All right.
All right, guys.
So I think if Metallica did a residency, the "they sold out" cries would never stop. Dude, Metallica sold out in the 80s.
Like, okay, the same people who cried that they sold out still bought the albums.
Well, the thing
Come
about
on.
selling out is, isn't that what you want? Aren't, like, unless you're like Fugazi or something, don't you want a huge following? Don't you want huge arena tours? Don't you want like all the glamour and the money that comes with that? I mean, I suffice it to say, unless you're like a Fugazi or something like that, you want that kind of that kind of attention, that kind of following. So why are we going to pretend like other bands aren't the same?
Yeah, those dudes out there saying nothing. Metallica didn't produce anything good since Justice for All. They have all the albums. They're going to all the shows. They're still doing it. Come on, like you're still going. You're still listening to Metallica. Whatever. Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
I think we're about done here. Our
Yeah.
the weather's about to start again, supposedly.
Yeah.
Yep. A couple of sprinkles and this roads was shut down. Apparently.
Yes.
So
Before
to
it
get
gets
outta
too
here.
dark, I think it's time to let's wrap it up.
Yeah, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Shout out to any recent subscribers.
RC Cola.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us if you like what we're doing here. Really, you guys are the reason we keep doing this. Anybody else who is new, hit that sub button and let us know what you thought of our show.
Yep. One last shout out to our partners Under Mountain Apparel Co., Flare Audio. Get your prototypes now. And heads up, guys. Find all the links at rockmental.com.
All right, and I'll make a bet with RC Cola 18. Go to our website, rockmental.com, hit the contact us page, email me a band, a ska band that's actually good with less than 100,000 listeners on Spotify, and I will feature them on a show.
Oh, okay.
But be
If you're just-
prepared for some very pointed feedback on your bands with
This
timestamps.
would be huge.
You got it. You got a RC Cola. You
Yep.
got
I think you can do it.
Interesting. All right.
that.
All
Big
right.
Mac,
Remember, mental health matters. Check out Heads Up Guys, helping survivors, and our full list of resources at rockmental.com/. Take care of yourself, and let's take care of each other.
Yeah, make sure to hit us up at RockMental Official on all the good social media platforms. Share the playlist, drop a comment, and share with somebody who needs to hear music and a little support. See you guys next time.
Thank y'all. See you guys
All
later.
right. See you, punks. Oh,
This is some motivation, RC Cola.
Oh, God.
And RC Cola's dancing.
Talking away.
It's actually the Simpson dances. You know where they bust sometimes?
Oh, it's a favorite song? Okay.
100% standing. All right. See you guys later.